Hi everyone, so welcome back to my YouTube channel and I hope you've been doing well despite there's less than around 120 more days and SPM is approaching. So today's YouTube video, I would like to teach everyone on how you could capture your A+ in just writing the first sentence, because you can grab and capture your teacher's attention to want to read your entire essay. So first impressions are usually the most crucial part to get a good grade. So before I start, if you don't know who I am, welcome to my channel. I'm Miss Allison, and feel free to like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel. And if you have any other questions, you could always connect with me through my social media. I will link it in the description box below, and let's get started. So today we're going to learn on how you could capture your A+ in the first sentence. I'm pretty sure most of you struggle with what should I write in the first sentence. So I will call this as a story starter. How can you start your story efficiently without thinking, like keep thinking and thinking for like almost 30 minutes and you're like, what kind of opening can I put? Fret not, there are very easy ways to start your stories. The first way that I'll be mainly focusing today is called onomatopoeia. In simpler words, onomatopoeia meaning sound effects. So whenever you're writing a story essay, I'm pretty sure you struggle with ideas like, should I put a vocabulary? Should I put a nice sentence? What can I put other than vocabulary and sentence to make your essay stand out and to make your essay being able to have that A+ quality is to use onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia meaning sound effects. When you clap, this is a sound. The first sentence, you could use this sound to describe it. Or when there's a car crash, C-R-A-S-H, or maybe there's an explosion, boom, or maybe your phone is ringing, the ringing sound. Describe the ringing sound. So this is the first way on how you could start your essay more efficiently. So there are many different variations of onomatopoeia, or I would say it is that I will call it as sound effects. However, I'm going to give you a little bit of notes on the main onomatopoeias you could use in your essays. Of course, the most common one is phone ringing. Ring ring, the sound. You can make the phone ringing sound with this one. So this is a phone ringing sound. So in just the first sentence, you can just write the ring ring and that's it, and only start your essay after that. But be sure to explain where did this onomatopoeia came from. Or maybe a phone notification where you get a Facebook or Instagram notification, beep beep, and when you're typing on the phone, when we type, there's the keypad sound, right? So for instance, I'm not sure if my phone is on silent. I think it is not. So when you're typing, I don't think you can hear it, but that's the clicking sound, the click sound. Or maybe when you just woke up from your nap, or you're very frustrated, or maybe when you're doing homework halfway, you're like, you're super stressed out. Make that onomatopoeia in your essay. So frustrating sound, arc, or when something heavy falls down. Of course, I don't really have anything heavy around me right now. For example, if you hear it properly, can I throw this down? Okay, I think I can. Ready? 1, 2. Okay, that sound is called thud. You can't really describe that sound, right? So you could use the word thud to replace it. I think nothing is broken. Oh, there's nothing is broken. Thank goodness. Or another word called ding dong is very simple, a doorbell. Bang when a car crash, because car crash essays are quite common in SPM story writing. Or when you're trying to excuse someone, you're like, excuse me, something like that. It could mean a lot of different meanings. So what is the first most efficient way to start your essay is to use onomatopoeia. And remember, this method is only suited for SPM story writing. If you're 16 this year, or if you're Form 4 student, yes, you may use onomatopoeia into your essays, all right? So basically, we're going to write the first essay. I'm mainly going to teach you how you can apply it into your essay, whereas the remaining essays, I'll be giving it to you for free. You could find the entire full essay in the link down below in the description box. So end your essay with, it was a wise decision. I was glad I made it. So our storyline would look like this. We will start from the starting point until the car accident. But you did not have a car accident. You almost had a car accident. But maybe you had a break, or maybe you suddenly woke yourself up and you tell yourself, focus when you're driving. So it was almost, an accident, but it didn't happen because maybe you touched the brakes, you pushed the brakes. So you could say that by pushing the brakes, it was a wise decision and you were happy, you were glad that you made it. So I'm going to help you write it with you for a little while. So I'm going to exit. Okay, so guys, whenever it's always like this. When you look at your essay question, you're like, okay, I can write about a car accident, but what should I write in the first sentence? Should I write that it was a beautiful morning when everything went wrong? It's kind of boring sometimes to start your essay with sentences all the time. So if we are starting from a car accident, maybe you could use a random date. For example, right now, and it's actually in the morning, it is only like 9:30 a.m. right now. So I could write, in the morning, what are the onomatopoeia that we can use? We could use words like, we can hear the ringing sound, we can hear the alarm clock, or maybe you could even hear the birds chirping. But of course, in this case, in this generation, Z, you and I, in the morning, the first sound that we usually hear is the sound of the alarm clock or our phone. So we could use this word, ring ring. So we use an onomatopoeia in our first sentence, in our first paragraph of our story essay. So ring ring, remember, every time after you use a onomatopoeia, be sure to describe where did this sound came from. So alarm clock, usually they are irritating and annoying. So the irritating and annoying sound of my alarm clock pierced through my ears. I don't know about you, but my alarm is super duper loud, and every time in the morning when it rings, it gives me a scare. So my alarm clock pierced through my ears. So before we write the entire essay, usually the first paragraph, try to write the setting, where did it all started. Okay, so it started in your room where the alarm clock rang. So the terrible sound woke me up from my wonderful sleep. Another word you could use to replace sleep is actually called slumber, my wonderful slumber. So usually in the morning when you wake up, you look at your phone, you may look at, the window outside. So maybe we'll choose window. As I looked out my window, the first crack of dawn, because you see the sunlight, the first crack of dawn could be seen, and the sounds of birds chirping signaled the beginning. Oops, I think there was a slight typo there. The beginning, I'll rectify later, signaled the beginning of yet another day. So yeah, so basically our first paragraph is super duper simple. We just use a onomatopoeia to make it more interesting and to capture the attention of your teacher. So ring ring, the irritating and annoying sound of my alarm clock pierced through my ears. The terrible sound woke me up from my wonderful slumber, and as I looked out the window, I realized, oh, you know what? It's the morning, it's a new day. So the first crack of dawn could be seen, and the sounds of birds chirping signal the beginning of yet another day. So this is how you can capture your A+ in just writing the first sentence using quality openings like onomatopoeia. So this is the first paragraph, and I hope you understand what I'm trying to express through this video. I'm not going to explain the entire essay. You could read the entire essay in the link in the description box below. So basically, this is the entire way on how you could capture an A+ in the first sentence in story writing. The first method is to use onomatopoeias. So be sure to jot down the notes from this slide. So when you're writing a story essay, brainstorm and think, okay, can I use any onomatopoeias? Because once you have used the onomatopoeias, you can then start your essay in a much more simpler way because you already have a bombastic opening. So yeah, so I hope you have greatly benefited from this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if you have any other further questions, feel free to PM me and connect with me through my social media, and I'll see you guys next week. All right, so all the best for your essay writing, and I'll see you soon. Bye.